Hello Libra, welcome to your next 24-hour reading. Yes, we're going to be seeing what's coming to you within the next 24 hours. This is a timeless reading, so take it whenever it resonates. All right. Let's see what's coming through for Libra. Please only take what resonates, leave what does not. If you find something here that resonates, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. It looks like you could be waiting on something, waiting on someone, or there could be a cycle that's ending. You do have withdrawn, and you have sorrow, loss, grief, depression. All right, so the fact that you're waiting on something, it makes you feel this energy of grief. It makes you feel this energy of like loneliness or singleness, or because you feel like something's not coming through. And it make you also feel a little bit depressed, a little sad about it's not coming through. All right, loss. This could also make you feel a little bit heartbroken. You could also have a lot of lustful energy in you because you are going through this heartbreak, and you could just want some type of, it's like an energy, you know, sometimes when people are going through depression and stuff like that, they are like a lot hyper sexual because sex, it releases endorphins in your body. So the hormones that make you feel good. And sometimes people just need to pick me up to make them feel good. So that's why a lot of people who are going through like depression, they lean more into like sexual things. Not saying all of them, but that's a fact. Okay. But yeah, you're waiting on something. All right. There's somebody around you who's loyal, who's trusting, who's reliable. All right. So there's a person around you that's reliable. Okay. This person is confused though. They're uncertain. They're unsure about you. Okay. Because there's separation, there's distance, there's blockage. Okay. Okay, Libra. For some of you guys, you are waiting for a person to respond to you, and this other person is waiting for you to respond to them. Hence, more silence, more separation, more space, because both people are waiting for the other person to say something, and your person is getting angry. While you are getting sad and going through a heartbreak and going through an emotional storm, your person is getting angry. Your person is like resent, like I should have known, I should have whatever. Okay. I would say just call, just text. I don't know. I don't know how long you've been waiting. Y'all go through all of this in 24 hours. I'm not laughing. I'm just saying, we a little crazy. That's what I'm going to say. Libra, you know you a little crazy, right? You know it. Conflicted, hot, and perfect. You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. I don't really want a... That used to be my song. Anyways. And then the magic here is the return, the second chance, the making things work. Also, not saying you it's a good thing that you're hiding code, and it's a good thing that your person is hiding code too, because the magic of this situation is also the delays. It brings a special bonding, a special intimacy back into the relationship. So let's read you. Okay, let's read this energy. Hot and cold. I'm also getting that there's a situation that's gray. It's not black or white. It's gray. So you got to be in the energy where you're like open to figuring things out, and open to things blending, and open to things not being traditional. Tell me more about time for Libra. Wow. Yep, waiting for a message. You got the Rider. And you got the Fox. Oh, so you're heartbroken because you think that because a person is taking so much time to get to you, not this sound like somebody here. I don't know, I'm reading somebody. But just because this person is taking so much time to get to you, they must be doing something else with somebody else. Do that sound like you? They must be talking to somebody else. They must be sleeping with somebody else. They must be telling somebody else. They must be spending their time with somebody else. That's what you're thinking because of how long you're waiting. You're thinking about the person. This could also be a person that you know. This could be a person that they may have spoken about. Maybe they've spoken about an ex. Maybe they've spoken about a friend that likes them. Maybe they've spoken about, maybe you've noticed that there's a person who likes them. Maybe they've seen you out in public, or maybe you've seen them out in public and seeing how people gravitate to them. So you have this idea of this person. You've already made it up in your mind that because they're not coming to you with communication, they must be with this other person. They must be doing something else, right? They have to be. Must be this acquaintance or this friend or this person who they say it was just a friend, or maybe it could be the person that they're always calling or texting, or the one that they went out with. They must be spending some time with them. So you're going in your head, all right? You got fake friends looking for something. This could also be someone who told you. Someone told you that there could have been a person. Like, oh no, they're with somebody. No, and that wasn't your friend who told you that. Okay. You are highly supported and admired. For some of you guys, is there coming up fake friends looking for something, and that's what's happening here. But let me explain. This could be the way that a person thinks. When their person doesn't call them or in amount of time, they go through the motions and think that it's someone else. So they could be projecting their own mindset, projecting their own experience on your future. Just because they've experienced it this way, they feel like, oh, this is what it is. That's why you have to have different people to talk to, different friends, different people that you go pour into, because everybody is projecting, most likely. Look at what you got coming to you. Got congratulations because you're mine. Some of you guys, you're going to realize that you've been doing all this for nothing. You've been going through the motions for nothing. You've been doing a whole bunch of stuff for absolutely nothing. Completely nothing. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands here. You're just waiting. Waiting. The ship is coming, but you're just waiting. You're waiting. You're having these bad thoughts about them. You see them as the Knight of Wands, which the Knight of Wands is like a player or a playgirl, okay? You are a little obsessed with them. I'm just going to say it. I mean that in the most loving. It's okay to be have a little bit of a, but you're a little obsessed. Tell me more about withdrawn. Okay, we have this. You have withdrawn yourself from the situation. So now you pull back into your energy. And you are in your heart, like, completely. This is bad news. You're surprised that this person would do this. And a lot of this has a lot to do with what you're telling yourself. It has a lot to do with what you're telling yourself. You feel like this person has found somebody new. You could have a whole story in your head about what this person has done. And they haven't done anything. Not what you're thinking. All right, there's a pattern that you're not seeing. Maybe you always do this. Maybe also there's a pattern that you're not seeing, and there's a whole environment that you're about to outgrow with this situation, or you have the potential to outgrow with this situation. Now, you're either highly affected by people projecting their thoughts on you, because you could be highly intuitive and highly empathic, and people could easily project things on you and make you think that that's your stuff when this is their stuff, okay? And then also your mind, you gotta give it up to your mind. Your mind will have you thinking, feeling, not eating, feeling sick to your stomach, not being able to get any sleep, all of that, head hurting, all because you're creating these images, you're creating this fear inside of you, and it's all due to your mind. Just creating a story, just making up a story. You've outgrown this environment of making up stories like that and putting yourself through all of this turmoil, all of this sorrow. Okay. We do have the Two of Swords here. Even though you feel withdrawn, you're still confused. What is that? What is that noise? You still are hands-on because you want to figure out some type of lie. So you could start going in, you can start going into the cards, doing whatever, because you want to figure out, what is this person not telling me, because you let your mind tell you a whole bunch of stuff. All right, tell me more about sorrow. Okay, this is the woman that's going through some type of sorrow, some type of grief, some type of depression here. But it's protected. This is definitely going to end up with a happy commitment. It's just that this is what you're going through, because this is what your mind is telling you. This is possibly what a friend could have told you, and now you are letting your mind go crazy here. You got the charismatic. This person was a charismatic, and you needed that because you have star quality. Somebody they could seduce on a grand scale. You can definitely be so you look at your person as like, they know how to seduce on a grand scale. They may be highly attractive. They may be, you're looking at it like, oh, if I snooze, I lose. I need to do this. First of all, you need to get out of that energy. No. Okay, you need to get out of that energy of thinking you need to do this, that, and the third. It's a race, because somebody can have some type of star quality, or a person can have some type of seduction on the grand scale, or they could be rich, famous, or whatever, and there could be a lot of competition, a lot of things that's happening surrounding you. Watch your tongue, don't block your blessings. Okay. You have also some loyal friends that could possibly tell you about this situation. They'll give you the peace, the space, the comfort that you need while you're going through this temporary depression. All right. We do have this Ten of Wands. And what do we all know about the Ten of Wands? It could be easier. You know what I say? The easier way could be, hey, is everything okay? Or what's going on? Or hey, what's up? Haven't talked to you in a while. Or pick up the phone and call. The Ten of Wands could be easier, but you'd rather make it hard. All right, shout out to Lauren here. You'd rather make it hard. It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. Let's see how your person is making it hard. Okay, this 24-hour reading turned into a loved one, so I may do another one. Okay, tell me more about loyalty. You loyal to them, their loyalty matches your loyalty. How loyalty are you to them? It matches. There you go. The friends that either told you bad news or told you bad things was the serpent in this story, to trick you. It's the story of you being tricked, eating the fruit, taking the bait. Somebody wanted you to take the bait, and that's the serpent in this energy. Serpent in this story. Whoever these people are, the birds, which are not friends. These birds was fake friends. These are enemies. That's looking for something. That's hoping that there's something. That's hoping that there's trouble in paradise. I feel like the enemies could have also wanted your person to take the bait, because again, they're waiting. But they're kind of uncertain about how you really feel about a situation, should they put their energy into it. All right, we do have confidence through the roof. Okay, so your person is highly confident. We have tasty. They could be really, really attractive. They feel like something happened with your person. Okay, so they fell in love. You look, I love you, Libra. Wow, this happened out of the blue. So, and that's so much. So this could definitely be a divine masculine energy that I'm reading, I'm picking up into. Distance make men fall in love. Deeper. Confusion. So this person is completely in love with you. They just haven't told you yet. It's out of the blue of how they feel. Their feelings of what they're feeling for you. And they're kind of keeping you in suspense because they are confused. All right? Yeah. Quick feelings. Something happened very, very quickly. This is what they see you as. The Chariot. Look at that with the Empress. Dynamic duo. They see you as the Empress. They see you as that. But they're going through their tower themselves. I feel like something to do about them honing on to their feelings is making them go through a tower themselves. They could be going through a tower when it comes to finances. They could be going through a tower when it comes to family, health, something like that. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Going through a tower, which can lead to a major opportunity here. Also, they could have had a terrible relationship in the past where everything went down. So now they're being very, very strategically how they build with you. Okay, being very, very strategic. All right, this confusion here is they don't know where you are. They're uncertain about how you feel. They're unclear, unsure of what you feel about them. They have just figured out what they felt and it came out of the blue. So their uncertainty, their confusion is coming with you. How do you feel? We have the House. Now, this could symbolize some things not being pleasant right now. Things could possibly not be on the same page. We do have a presence of a mighty enemy. So there could be someone who lives by you that this person could feel like they don't know what the relationship you have. Again, if they have people in their ear, they don't know the relationship that you have with this other person or with this person here, or they have insecurities about it. They're unsure. They're confused. Like, I wonder what that is. I wonder what this is. You could have also traveled and not told them, and then they felt disappointed and they kind of felt like, wow, this doesn't seem like a person who loves me or a person who cares about me. They didn't tell me what they're doing. They didn't tell me what's going on. They didn't tell me what's happening. So it's something that you could have kept from them that kind of makes them confused of the relationship, period, or where you stand with them, period. All right? We cracking it. Appear to be the object. You are the object of desire. You appear to be the object of desire to them. And they feel the same way about you. You see, when you were thinking like, okay, this person is like the star. This person is like this. This person is like whatever. You snooze, you lose. Maybe I missed out. And I'm like, that's not the way you should be thinking. Of course, you know, I'm feminine energy. So I feel like this is the way that the masculine should be thinking though. Okay. Anywho, they feel like that the early bird, somebody... Same thing. You match that same energy with them. You are the object of desire. Everybody wants you, so they have to be quick to get you. They could be messing it up. The early bird gets the worm first. They want to be the early bird to get the worm first. Just like you want to be the early... Well, you're feeling like, I snoozed, I lose. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I did this. Maybe I... Whatever. And you're seeing this person in this nice, like, energetic, whatever. They, this charismatic archetype where they're able to seduce people on a grand scale, like celebrities type of energy, or they could just have that energy when they come into the room. They seduce people when they come into the room. You love their energy. They love your energy. And they're like, you know what? Maybe I missed out on this opportunity, or maybe I was too late, or maybe someone else got there before me, or maybe da-da-da. They're feeling really, really, really insecure about where they stand with you. But... keep going. They want to keep going. They're about to see some type of victory. You are the object of desire to them too. And this is so cute. The moon, okay? The moon is confusing your person. They're really, really confused, but there's a whole other side. a lot of things appear to be a certain way, but they're not. We know things look different in the dark than it does in the light. And then the moon is all about the illusions. So there's an illusion that makes it seem like they were too late. Someone else got there, or your heart is with someone else, or whatever. And that's why the time is between y'all. That's why no one is reaching out, because nobody wants to be hurt. Everybody is giving themselves their own idea of what's happening in a relationship, but no one's talking to each other. So you're creating a third party instead of allowing the relationship to create its own aura, its own perfume. Tell me more about distance. Now, this separation again. We said that the separation was magical, okay? Separation is definitely going to bring a lot of phenomenal luck, a lot of whatever. Now, the distance. Your person is going through a blockage, which is coming up as a divine masculine here. They're going through some type of blockage here. They're going through something that's, again, we had a tower happening with them. There's something else that's going on that you can't necessarily see, or that you are not willing to see because you are looking at so many other things, like letting your mind tell you so many different stories. Now, they are disappointed waiting. They don't like the fact that they had to wait. So they're about to do something different. Don't follow them. Do something different. They're also about to go through some type of painful lesson, or they went through a painful lesson. They also think you look really, really good. Again, you're the object of desire. You're highly supported. Yeah, you look really, really good. So they're about to do something different. You do have the pig. So they can also be the year of the pig. Phenomenal luck, great abundance. I feel like in the distance, what they're doing right now is they are working on themselves. They're really, really working on themselves. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. There's some important information that they haven't told you, too. They could also feel like that you're holding back information, but they still have this, like, love. They still have this, like, openness for you, because they see you as the Chariot. They also see you as the object of desire. All right, so let's get into the return. Second chances, opportunities, making amends. You got the fish coming in. Making amends here. We have the Star. We have this. So there's going to be some type of second chance, making amends. There could also be something that happens over money, or they may call you at work. You may call them at work. After work, something may happen. It's like surrounding work, success, money. There's a need for you to listen to 1 hour of healing, positive content within the next 48 hours. This person could also have a new car when you see them. All right. They may have gotten a new car or another car when you see them, because they've been working hard. They have not been doing what you think or what somebody else has told you that they are doing. All right, yeah, you have the Ace of Wands. So there's a new beginning, a new passionate beginning that happens. Make sure you listen. Make sure you meditate, probably for about an hour. All right? You're seeing some type of wish fulfillment. So there's a wish that comes true from you. There's also giving and receiving. So you don't feel like you're putting in more and you're receiving less. Or they don't feel like they're putting in a lot and they're receiving less. All right, let's see. Why is this distraction or this delay magical? All right. You have the flames protection. Okay. Because it's protected. And it's just space between both of y'all. This also has a lot to do with marriage. This also has a lot to do with moving. I feel like both parties just need space to do something on their own, or space to create something on their own. All right. Watch your tongue. Don't block your blessings. So watch what you say within the next 24 hours. There's also a need for you to watch friends' weird behaviors or something like that, or spilling too much information about this situation. Especially if they gave you the bad advice. Don't maybe that's not somebody who you need to talk to when it comes to that type of relationship. All right, yeah, we have the Empress energy. Also, okay, so you're on fire right now. Your Empress energy is improving in delays and things like that. Like you could be becoming an Empress or something like that. There's also some dead energy. Also, things were going to a dead end. So I feel like Spirit needed to revamp things up. This is giving soulmate energy too. Yeah. We do have, also this could be motherhood too. So you maybe found out that you're pregnant or something like that. We do have the Page. But something makes love grow fonder. Tell me more about intimacy. It makes the love that much deeper. Yeah, we have the Star. It makes some love that much deeper. And I feel like you could be moving soon. I don't know if this person, or y'all could be talking about moving, talking about traveling or something like that. Y'all just are bonded on a whole nother level. And y'all would not have bonded like that. Yeah, you have tasty, okay? Could be getting real intimate. This person also may surprise you. They may surprise you and pop up on you. We got intimacy, but things are getting like hot, sensual. This person loves being intimate. They love bonding with you. They just love being around you. Both of y'all love being around each other. Y'all are mirroring each other, and it's kind of hard for y'all to mirror each other. Yeah. We have the 5 of Wands. The intimacy goes because both of y'all know that, okay, other people love this person. Other people love, like, appreciate, are attracted to this person, and your person's like, okay, other people is attracted to this person or whatever. So it makes, everybody wants a person who's wanted. So that type of, I feel like that is like good energy here. And also the space between you kind of gravitate, or you want something even more. It's like, I'm not going to lose this, or I'm not going to, this time around, I'm not going to miss out, or I'm not going to, mess this thing up. So both people have that type of energy. So this could be a lot going on in 24 hours. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.